What up, Dokkanners? The global data download dropped last night, which means we are going to be getting the Kid Goku Dokkan Festival coming up tonight. And the LR Metacooler Army EZA as well. So we'll talk about the data download content in just a second. But first, Dokkan did release the Twitter teasers. So normally it's Dokkan event teaser in-game, then the next day Twitter teaser, then the next day data download. But instead this time they had to cram the latter two together because they had to meet the deadline, because we do have the Golden Frieza wrapping up coming later on tonight. So after that, very shortly afterwards, they got to release the Kid Goku Dokkan Festival. So they had to move things up, but we are still going to be getting everything at the normal time. So we'll talk about the timing in just a second, but first let's watch the animations. So let me switch over to the bigger screen. I am particularly excited for this one because this is one of the most emotionally significant moments for me as a Dragon Ball fan, period. Seeing the agony, like listening to the agony of Kid Goku crying over the death of a friend is so heavy that it's like tear-inducing just thinking about it. So here we go. Let's check this out. Oh my gosh, this is a long video. Oh, right, yeah, because Kid Goku's got like 5 attacks, that's why. Okay, oh, and there's no music. All right, great. All right, so there's no music for this. It's all good. We can check out all the crisp audio now without the music. So that was Hachan's little kick. All right, this is this is the regular super attack where Kid Goku greatly raises his attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage. Okay. Goku's charge. Cool. All right, cool. This is the Yamcha attack. Okay. So this is triggered by having Yamcha, Oolong, Roshi, or Bulma on your rotation. On the team or the rotation? I think it's the rotation. I love how cool Yamcha looks here. Bulma with her Call of Duty sidearm. Cool. Massively raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage, and lowers attack. Same thing goes for this guy. Animations are different, but the effects are the same. You just have to have Hachan on the rotation. Okay. Cool. All right, and the Falcon kick again. Oh, just a punch, right? Okay. All right, cool. And here we go. This is it, right? Active skill. What? Hang on. What? The second part sounds it sounds like a baby. I mean, I know he is a baby, but what is this? Hold on, we're breaking protocol. Wait. Wait. All right, ignore this. Don't look. All right. Oh my God. Hold on. Yep, that's not what I heard. That is not what I heard. So I was expecting this. And I heard this. Now, look, I get it. You know, voice actor licensing and all that stuff. I get it. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. I'm gonna go ahead and just stop it right there. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about Okay, so the data download brought to you by Proton. Follow him on Twitter at Proton10mg. Okay, thank you. Oh, that's gonna be tough to shake off. All right, the new promo. Okay, new promo movie. Physical Goku. Youth Goku, AGL Hachan, STR Yamcha, EZA for Int, LR. I mean, like, what? No. Metacooler Army EZA. New growth story Dokkan events. The growth event is the meat thing where you can get meat every single day. It's the kid Gohan fending for himself after Piccolo tosses him into the wild. So that special promotional event will be going on during this celebration. It'll give you some stones and some meat as a reward each and every time you complete it, actually. ESBR stage 38, battlefield 51. That was 52. Okay. Ticket and trade jewel. So trade jewel is all right, the Valentine's Day thing. Okay, so before we take a look at these, let's talk about when the unit's going to be dropping. So the unit's going to be dropping, as I said, on the 31st, but more specifically, it's going to be dropping at 10:30 p.m. PST tonight. So for those of you who don't live in my same time zone, it is going to be dropping 6.5 hours after the upcoming reset. I will be making another video following this one at reset when we get the new campaign details. When that happens, courtesy of that video, you can simply just add 6.5 hours or maybe 6 or 5.5 hours, depending on whenever I drop it. After that, that is going to be when the banner drops, and I will be going live on the channel to summon for these units so that you don't have to. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Notification bells are turned to all. I can't get this out of my head. Somebody help me. Let's continue here. Let's continue here. All right, so for those of you who don't want to simply just add the 6.5 hours to your time zone or whatever, let's take a look around the world, shall we? Let's go back to dateful.com. Now, I thought of a new way to do this. Normally, when I think of various countries and various time zones, I'm often covering the same ones. And one of the common complaints then ends up being, Toon, you're not mentioning this country, shouting out that country. You're right. I don't know too many countries. I apologize. I often do miss some. So in the interest of not angering anybody, I have thought of a great solution. I am now going to be clicking randomly and randomly generating countries. So for example, this is just an example. Shout out to the Toons who live in Estonia. If you live in Estonia, shout out to you. It is now Estonia. So shout out to you guys. So I'm just going to be clicking this green button. We're going to be picking different countries. I'm going to type in like 3 or 4 countries into dateful.com, and we will see what time zone it generates in this box right here. For me in Los Angeles, it is going to be 10:30 p.m. January 31st, 2023, which is tonight. So what time does that mean for you? For those of you who live in Lebanon, let's find out. For those of you who live in Lebanon, it will Lebanon, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, Oregon. What the? How are there so many Lebanons? Copycats. 8:30 a.m. February 1st, 2023. If you live in Lebanon in the US, please let me know right now in the comments, please. That's crazy. All right, next country. So let's go back here. What's another country? If you live in Palau, Micronesia, where is that? Palau. All right, so let's see. Palau. If you live in Palau, it will be 3:30 p.m. February 1st, 2023. All right, all right. If you live in Costa Rica, that's cool. That is very close. It's like 3 hours away, right? Yep, 2 hours away. So it'll be 12:30 a.m. February 1st, 2023 if you live in Costa Rica. And finally, the last country that we'll be shouting out today is Haiti. Is it actually Haiti or is it Haiti? Anyway, this is in the Caribbean. I know where that is. So if you live in Haiti, it will be 1:30 a.m. February 1st, 2023. All right, so that's good. At least we didn't overlap on time zones. So shout out to all of you Toons who live in those countries. Shout out to the Toons around the world. If you guys are going to be summoning or even not summoning, make sure you guys watch my summons tonight so that you can watch me do the summon so that you don't have to. Because that's what I want to be doing for you guys. I want to save you guys the trouble of summoning on this banner. Now, speaking of the banner, there are some tickets available. So for those of you who are moderate spenders who like to spend on some Pilaf Strove packs, there will be some Dokkan Festival tickets available. So whatever prices they are, I will go over them tonight and we'll see if they're a trove or a scam. But regardless, I'm sure some of you guys, in the interest of saving your Dragon Stones, will probably still buy them anyway, just to get some summons in without having to spend some stones. And then some of you might even go in for some discounts if there are any. Should you summon? I'm going to keep this very, very brief. I don't think you should summon in general. Of course, there are exceptions to the rule. Those of you who like the character, adore the character, those of you who are whales or moderate spenders, or those of you who just don't care. The reason why I am going to suggest that most of you should not is the simple fact that while the first 2 units here are great, look at the last 5. They're probably going to change one of these units, maybe one of these lower, the second row characters, maybe like Bojack or Beerus. But in general, if you don't get these guys, your fallbacks are these. Are these the sorts of fallbacks you're looking for in this day and age with 200% being what they are and all that stuff? I would highly recommend against summoning on this banner, even though, sure, the Kid Goku is fantastic and can ultimately help the 8-year anniversary. There are a lot of units that could help various other units in the future if they were around. Sure, of course. But that doesn't mean you have to be compromising your stones and your sanity to try to achieve a small little boost in the long term. The 8-year anniversary units are so broken, they don't need the Kid Goku. It would help, but they don't need it. So really consider if you guys are going to be summoning for this unit or not. Even with those discounts, if they have it, I would be very, very cautious if I were you, especially given what else is featured on this banner. No shot to any single one. I'm going to keep this open to interpretation. Which unit do you think I'm taking a shot at here by mentioning this supporting cast? You can let me know in the comments so that y'all can be the villains and not me. Anyway, let's go back to the banner release. It's going to be dropping at 10:30 p.m. tonight. So as I said, 6.5 hours after the reset for the day. Looking at the trade jewel, we are getting this little chocolate heart piece thing. That is, of course, because in February, we do have Valentine's Day. So during that time, they will drop like the usual little commemorative Valentine's lineup where you have a bunch of like peppy gals to choose from. In this particular case, picking up a Bulma if one is available could be useful for the Kid Goku, whether you have the unit yourself or as a friend unit. The physical Bulma is one of my better choices in terms of which units to bring for the Kid Goku bonus. So maybe that could be useful. I'll make a separate video for that when we actually get to that point. That's not going to be for another week and a half. So we'll have to wait and see. We will be finding out later on today when the campaign info releases what lies ahead. What lies ahead for the God Goku EZA and potentially the Kid Goku Dokkan Festival EZA. Anything else that we might possibly find out, I will let you guys know in the following video following this one when we get to reset. At that point, we will probably learn more in here, and we might even get some sort of a hint maybe for what part 2 is going to be. Are we going to get some sort of an empty random banner? Could there be something more coming up? We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully some more news will follow this one very, very soon. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the units, super attack arsenal, the animations, the active skill. Be civil, be gentle. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the banner for the Kid Goku. Which unit do you think is going to be changed out? Which unit do you think is going to be the reason why you potentially don't summon? Do you want to summon? How many stones do you have? Just talk to me. Just let me know what's going on with you in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let you know when I want to see more. But do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned. I'm going to go cry now. And always remember to Dokkan responsibly.